Thank you guys for listening wherever you are. I am Jennifer Janeo, and you are listening to Generally Speaking.
To that.
A drink to that. Cheers. If you haven't already listened to the last couple episodes, I'd encourage you to. It's been a fun ride getting up into this point, and I'm really grateful for everyone that's helped me along the way. Today, I have some amazing guests. They are so fun, and they're so talented, and they are the definition of locals here in Jacksonville. My first guest, Justus Pinno. Welcome.
Justus Pinno, baby. Big Papa for all those who know. What's up, y'all?
All right, thank you
for having me.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you. Our second guest is going to be Miguel Quintanilla. Welcome. The legend. Okay. Thank you guys for coming on. I really appreciate it. This is something.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely.
We're blessed to be here.
Oh, thank you. This is something I've been working on. I'm still working on.
This is awesome. I'd say you have it down pat pretty good so far. I'd give this 10 out of 10 over here if you ask me.
Shit, thanks. That's amazing.
Coming to you live from Channel 4. Sorry, I had to do one.
No, you're good. You're fine. I wanted to thank you guys for coming on. It means a lot to me. And for those who don't know kind of my purpose with my show and everything, I want to give the right type of exposure to the right type of people in Jacksonville. I think Jacksonville gets a lot of bad exposure. Obviously, you know what I'm saying? Like you hear those people that are always like fuck Jacksonville, I hate it, or a lot of them have grown up here, and I think that they're kind of sour.
Yeah.
But I think we've all been here for a very long time, and I think
10
that
years now for me.
I've been here 8 years now, and for me, I've tried to just embrace all that it has to offer.
Yeah, I agree.
I think that any place has its good and bad things, but I think Jacksonville is awesome. It's such a growing city as well. Yeah. The Jags won.
The Jags won.
What? That's the one.
Honestly.
Yeah, the Jags won.
Shout out to the Jags.
Yeah, yes, absolutely.
Shut them out.
Right.
4-0.
Dude, crazy,
right?
Home. I think that city energy kind of picked them up.
I think we were ready. I think
we looked a lot better than week one, I'll tell you that.
But I wanted to have you guys on here because I think you embody my whole purpose for the show.
Awesome.
You guys are awesome locals, and you're both very, very talented. And you picked a perfect person to showcase today.
I knew it was immediately.
And I was already for it. Absolutely. So I'm going to start off with Justus and kind of get a background story. And tell me, you can go as slow or as quick as you want. How'd you end up here in Jacksonville right now?
Little background about me. I'm from the Midwest. I'm from Kansas City originally, KC. I also do root for the Chiefs. Everybody, before you want to boo. Whatever,
what?
Yeah, exactly. So, but I moved out here it'll be 9 years at the end of this year, I was from Kansas, so I was just like, I want to be by the ocean, and then I made that executive decision and moved directly next to the ocean.
That shit's nice as fuck.
Yeah. I used to come down
nice
here.
as fuck.
Dude, the ocean be lit, dog. For everyone who's not by the ocean, I'm sorry. For the homies who are watching out in Denver, you got mountains, though, and that's pretty dope also. It's a different type of lit.
Yeah, it's awesome.
But
Keep going.
I used to come down here for summers and visit my aunt who stayed over on the west side. I'd stay there for, 3 or 4 months out of the summer, run around the beach, little beach rugrat stuff.
Right.
Meeting all people, meeting a lot of people down here who, grew up here and they stayed here over the years. So when it came time to pick a place to move to, I was like, Jacksonville, that's a really good location, I actually was drawn to the city because I thought it had a lot of appeal, the downtown area, as a lot of people want to hate on it, but if you go to downtown at the right times and the right places, you're fine. It's a great experience.
But that's with any place,
exactly,
I'm about to go overseas and people are like, don't do it. Yeah. I'm like, well, you still have to be smart anywhere you go.
You gotta be aware of your surroundings at all times.
Right. So you're super into music.
Yeah. I do make music. Currently.
Tell us a little bit about that. Let's brand you right here on the show. Let's help you get to where you need to be.
My artist name is Big Papa. That's what I go by. That's my stage name. BIGPAP.
Mine's Espresso Martini. If y'all want to know.
There we go. That's it. Yeah, the feature's coming soon. So I have a lot of music out right now. Currently, I'm taking a little hiatus, just doing personal stuff.
Yeah, that's fine.
Got some business ventures I'm working on.
Okay.
And, and honestly, it's It's awesome. I mean, I have a lot of music out right now. I have a video I'm going to drop next month. It's kind of like a scary horror flick type of vibe to it, so it's perfect for the Halloween atmosphere, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So that'll be coming out, and that'll be pretty awesome, actually. So, you know, got plenty of songs that are already out. So if you want to check me out, hit the link in my bio. If you're watching the live, you already know what it is, man. Sticky Gang in the building. Classic hits.
That's
smoking
right.
big bags. You know what I'm saying?
That's amazing.
Big doinks only. Like, what's up? You
That's
know what
amazing.
I mean? Like,
That's awesome.
But anyways, came to Jacksonville, fell in love with the place. You know, I've lived on almost every side of the city now. Started on the west side at my aunt's place. Ended up moving to the north side before I really knew about the north side a little bit more. But, you know, you get cultured quickly. You get cultured quickly, you know, like we said, be aware of your surroundings. You know? And so went from there over towards, you know, south side and then more towards the beaches in Arlington and Old Sandalwood. And next moves, hopefully, to the beach, to the sand. You know what I'm saying?
Closer to the sand is like my goal.
I'm not over the ditch yet, but I'm almost there.
You're right there.
You're right there. I see the finish line.
We take you in. We take you in from the beach
I'm trying
side.
to. No, I love it. I love hanging out at Jack's Beach. You know, all the beach areas. I like Riverside a lot too. That's a great spot.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, thank you for sharing.
That's a little bit about me.
Awesome. That's amazing.
You know what I mean?
Miguel. So we don't know each other as well. I know you.
Yeah, from the past,
No. I definitely know I know you.
Shout out my nigga Gucci.
Oh, you know?
Gary put that on there, by the way.
Gary knows what he's doing over there.
No. He sent me because he was like, I asked him, I was like, well, if you know anyone that's super cool that would love to be on the show, like, just let me know and they can come on. And he sent me your Instagram. I was like, I know this motherfucker.
Yeah.
I know him.
Definitely
I don't know where, but I know him.
He's become a lot bigger now.
And then I was like,
follower number going up, dog.
Yeah, it's going up.
It's going up.
No, that's great. So tell me, just like I asked Justin, I want to know, how did you get to Jacksonville? And
I'm actually born and raised in
Born and
Jacksonville.
raised? Okay, born and raised.
I moved to Oklahoma when I was like 17, 18 for about a year.
Oh, my friend Claire is gonna love you. She's from Oklahoma, and she's probably listening.
They're crazy about their
She's a
sports
crazy
teams out there,
ginger.
too. From Oklahoma, bro.
Ginger, all right.
Yikes.
All right.
She would love you.
I'm just gonna sip my tea. I'm not gonna spill.
All right, and then you came back.
Yeah, then I came back. And then I was just like honestly like selling dope a lot and shit like that. Got in the streets and shit like that.
Okay.
Got arrested, got on probation, like the whole
thing.
Yeah.
Being a teenager.
Yeah, so I got like 4 years of probation, grew up out of that like old lifestyle, and then made Savage at Peace.
Yep.
And then that's been going on like almost 4.5 years, 4 years, something like that. I always forget, but it's been going great ever since I started.
Oh, well, I'm so proud of you. I think that is.
You got beard. Your hair's becoming your beard.
No, I'm pretty proud of you for doing exactly what you're doing, for getting out of that kind of that old mindset.
Yeah, right.
And progressing in life, because you should change in life. You absolutely should change. Definitely. And that's something to be proud of. Definitely. So I'm excited to see what we have here. I asked Miguel to bring a pink bucket hat for me.
Yeah.
And
she was wearing this outfit, and I think it might have been pre-planned.
I was
perfect.
I know. I said that when you brought it in.
On pink.
I don't know.
I wore pink.
I'm a fan of the. You know, look at us. Look at this magic. This is fashion. This is what drip is.
I wore pink to hopefully see if you had one, and you had one. So this is an amazing hat. This is part of your collection, right?
Yeah. So,
and what's your clothing line called again?
My clothing line is called Savage at Peace.
Savage at Peace.
Yes,
I love that. Okay.
Everyone follow on Instagram.
Savage at Savage at Peace.
Yeah, Savage at Peace. Instead of no P, you'll be number 4.
Okay.
And if you want to cut it shorter, I do forcep. You know what I'm saying?
Right here. You can see it.
So it's like all my hats, all my.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Instead of I mirrored the P and the 4, so like they flip flop.
Okay, I love that. That's creative. That's creative. So this is a part of that. Yeah, that's amazing.
So this Jag hats are like what I've been going like crazy for the last 2-3 months since Jag season's back.
Oh, people,
yeah, they've been like everywhere, like.
And I saw you had a pop-up. Did you?
I had a fashion show. I do a lot of pop-ups around the city, but I just had a fashion show maybe a month ago now, and then I had
was there front row.
Yeah.
Okay.
Flashing lights.
Yeah, she was fire. I had that, and then I had a grand opening of my shop. It's inside the Beach Boulevard Flea Market. So,
that's right there. Yeah.
You gotta check it out, Beach Boulevard,
so,
man.
Yeah. It's like pretty dope. I feel like.
Yeah.
Okay, absolutely.
Just remodeled too.
Yeah, a lot of people come in. They're like, "Oh, I love his shop." Da da da. Like,
It's
yeah,
the best place
you know what I'm
in
saying?
there.
So like,
Okay, good.
the whole.
Okay.
You'll know which one it is because it'll be the one with all the people magnetized pulled towards it.
Yeah.
I love these. So we got these shoes right here.
Not the Stussy.
These.
Yeah, Stussy Nikes. What I've been working on for the last like month.
So how do you get these like plain?
Yeah,
Tell me how you
they're all
create your
cream.
work.
Yeah, so basically it's all cream. This shoe specifically was all cream, and I dyed it all like each color that you see.
I love
the lace to the front to the heel.
Those laces are so cool.
But
You
it
got the
came out
laces.
so like blended.
Yeah,
He's
and
been working on this for a long time.
Yeah.
If you follow his Instagram, he posts a lot of
I
the
did.
process. Yeah, you got to.
Oh, I did.
He's posting the
No, I
process.
did.
You got to stay up
Yeah.
to the day.
Okay.
Right. So
Okay,
like
yeah.
these probably take like a few hours to make. Personally, I've been dyeing for like 4 years now. I get better and better.
Okay, yay. So you kind of have a gist of it and everything.
Yeah, right. I basically like mastered it, I would say. Almost.
Okay, that's amazing. No, I love the setup. I love what you're doing with everything. The bucket hat, I think, is like the perfect thing right now.
signature
Everybody
look.
wants a bucket hat right now.
I think even more so going into like this time of year, it's even more perfect because like you know how it is. Like,
Fall and shit.
I was at
Right.
the beach the other day. You know that beach wind, and I'm wearing the bucket hat, bro. It is clutch.
there.
It's so clutch, like
Right.
honestly, and it works good in this. Like you have those other designs too. You don't have them here, but they're like the
the
larger,
flower,
floral ones.
Floral ones,
And that's like more of like a yard work hat type of look to it.
No,
you know
I
what
love
mean?
that. No,
Yeah. For
absolutely.
that Florida sun beating down on you, you know.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. Everything that you've created, and you should be super, super proud of it.
For real, bro.
Right. Yeah. So, and everyone who gets a chance, Savage at Peace
Savage at Peace.
on
The
Instagram.
4 where the P goes with a 4.
Right. And if you get confused, you can go on my Insta, see who I follow, type it in.
Yes.
And
You'll
see it.
You'll see him.
you'll
every
see
day on my
it.
Instagram.
Right. You'll see it.
The drip is unreal.
The drip is so unreal. So I like to ask everyone who's on my podcast the same kind of questions about like local stuff.
Of course.
Because I want to. I don't want to get too broad to where we lose our focus, and I want to make sure that
can
we
chat all day.
I know. I actually love that, honestly. But
That's the good energy,
right,
though.
I love
Good
it. No,
energy,
I love that. So beach bars. I always ask everyone.
Right to it.
Let's go right to it.
She's like, where are we going? When
No, literally right
That is the real
after.
question.
I was like, so are we gonna drink after this or what? Right. So I like to ask. All right, top 3 favorite bars. Let's say for day drinking.
Day drinking, Lemon Bar would be in my top. Even though the view of the beach isn't excellent, it's still a great vibe.
Yeah.
Another great day drinking spot. I'd have to say Casa Marina. Casa
Marina.
Yeah, that upstairs patio.
Yeah.
Oof, you can't
That
beat
shit's
that.
fire.
And then Pete's for day drinking after, like right before. That's the middle of the day drinking. You gotta hit Pete's.
Yeah, you gotta hit
Go
Pete's
to Pete's while the
because
sun
they'll
is up.
just spill shots on you and just
Go to
fucking.
Pete's while the sun is up.
Yeah.
Right.
That's my rule because what happens?
Now they're
is-
Wild
crazy.
when it gets dark.
I'm not 18 anymore, so I don't go to pizza night.
Well, it's gotten so crazy since the new ownership, and that used to be my spot after work.
Oh yeah,
because it was
love Pete's.
right. It
And
was
they do take care of all the locals in the area.
right.
Yeah,
they absolutely do. They absolutely do.
They will
But-
never stop doing that. That's what's so great. About
right.
them.
But it is a different vibe because it's like that was like a very service industry place after work. And now it is very much kind of like a surfer vibe.
Yeah, it's changing, but
And
I think that
crazy.
I don't think it's their fault that it's changing.
It's not their
I
fault,
think they're
obviously.
gonna do whatever they can to stay the way they are. Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I remember when all the dollar bills were at Lynch's.
I remember that. I remember that when all the dollar bills.
That was a long, well, that's even years ago now, almost.
All right, so Miguel, what are yours?
Beach bars.
Beach bars, day drinking.
Day drinking.
Let's go.
Surfers, I guess, would have to be up in there.
Can't complain about that. That balcony's nice, man.
Yeah, the balcony's nice. Fucking, I don't even really be drinking like that. So any bar that's really up on the strip that doesn't look too packed,
right?
I'd be hitting that.
I'm not
the type of person who wants to be around a lot of people.
That's why I love working the weekends actually because I love going out on like like today's my day off and tomorrow.
Exactly.
So I don't like going out Friday and Saturday. I think it's too packed.
Yeah.
I think that the nightlife is just, it's crazy, man. It's gotten, especially like, I mean, I know they say it's seasonal with the college, you know, and whatever, but man, it's
bro.
it's almost
No.
it's year
What?
And then it's funny how it shifts.
The fuckery is all year around.
And what's funny is like, and
let me tell you,
people who are like, nah, these college kids are always packed, and it's like, bro, but you're here every day.
Every day.
So what are you doing? What are you doing? Like,
at least they're enrolled, dog. You know what I mean?
I love that. You said at least they're enrolled.
they're trying a little bit. Like,
come
they're
on,
trying.
you gave up, bro. Like,
No, that's amazing.
but hey, you do got to talk to some of those guys though, because you'll get a crazy story about the city every now and then.
Right,
and like
right.
you'll hear
The
some
old heads.
Yeah, that
Oh,
local
no.
trivia.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you got to take it with a grain of salt though. But you know what I
They'll
mean?
talk your fucking ear off, bro.
I'll be bartending and I'm like,
You know.
You hear all the crazy
and I'm
stuff,
like, I'll like listen
whole nother
for a whole
podcast.
right. I'll listen for a whole, like 2 minutes. You got to give like,
some
give
type
and
of
take.
interaction.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
And then they're like 5 minutes deep, and I'm like, all right, I have other customers. I don't want to
Talking to
be a
you.
bitch,
Yeah.
but I gotta go.
Yeah.
I'm not done talking to you.
Yeah, right. So no, I agree with those places. I always love going to like the Rec with Fernando.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. The
I like sporting Fernando. At the Rec, shout out. He was on my first podcast.
Yep.
I do.
Go check out the other podcasts. If you're
Right.
here watching this,
Yeah.
take the time, go listen. It's great material. You
Yeah.
will have a good laugh, and you will get to know. I learned a few secrets I didn't know about Jacksonville from watching the other people.
No, that's why I tell people. I'm like, that's my whole point of
there's
this
so
show
much.
is like I
There's so
want to
much.
like Miguel. Like for the people that didn't know about him, like
Yeah.
he's like like a secret menu item. Like you go to Panera and it's the secret menu item that people don't know unless you say it.
Exactly.
And then you're like, oh,
Dope as fuck.
I know, that's what I'm
He's like,
saying.
oh man.
So that- so just like-
a secret menu. Shit.
Right,
Dog.
it does.
You have to be pretty.
So just like with that, I want that's the exact like that right there. You sharing that means a lot because that's my goal is to people. Oh, I didn't even know that.
Exactly.
And then it's coming from not just me, but from a local, someone who I think should have merit
From the
and
streets.
from discreet.
The streets. And the streets be talking, you know?
They do.
All I do is listen. I lay it out so y'all can play it out.
All
You know
right.
what I'm saying?
So I also like to ask, along with bars, because I am very service industry oriented. I am a bartender. I got to support my bars and restaurants. Favorite restaurants. So I know a lot of chefs. I like to give them shout outs on this show because they deserve it. Not any chains. There's a lot of good places to eat.
Yeah,
Yes.
my homie Chef Naps.
All right.
He's literally a chef. It's my brother essentially.
Okay. Where is he from? What does he do?
He's from
What's he at?
Jacksonville, Florida.
Okay.
Naps
Another local.
whipping. Yeah, nah,
That was
he
I don't
perfect.
even know which
We don't
buttons are
even
which.
know what buttons are which.
just working out.
It's that magic.
All right, keep going. Sorry.
Yeah, so Naps Whipping, check him out. His IG, I think, is called Naps Whipping.
Boys will
Is that the trap house food guy?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
he
I was-
basically, it's not a trap house because trap house may be another dude,
I
but he
think that's- yeah.
does trap outside of his house as well. So it's like yes and then
The
no.
food is
know
the
what I'm saying?
trap, bro.
He stays out by
been
like the
trapped
north
a few
side,
times.
but
No,
you
I
basically have to
saw
go to his house.
Right, I saw
come grab.
his Instagram. I'm pretty sure it's that guy, and it looked because my
amazing.
cousin brought home his food the other night.
Okay, yeah.
Because he came over, we were gonna
So good,
movie night,
dude.
whatever. And I was like, "What are you eating?"
And you're like,
"This
you
smells so
smell
good." He
it,
was
yeah,
eating like
you smell it
lamb
from across
Right.
the
and like
whole
rice
house.
and like.
Yeah. It probably was him, bro. He's like
No.
well known around the
Yeah.
whole entire city.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay,
Gotta
so
check him
I
out.
think I have
Naps
his
Whips.
Instagram actually
Yeah,
because I
yeah.
want to maybe shout him out. Okay, what's another restaurant? I know you know a bunch because you've been
So
cooking.
I work,
You've been.
I work in the restaurant.
We worked at
industry,
Jerry's together.
Oh my gosh, Jerry's back. Not shout out
Yo.
to us working
Yo,
at
hold on, time
Jerry's.
out. She-
Not a shout out to.
She just randomly brings three pink
whoa.
shots in.
Wait, what?
Like what?
She distracted me. I didn't even see him. What is this? Pink?
I'm a witch. Yeah, so bows to Miguel.
Oh my
She's a
Lord.
witch.
I'm a witch.
I feel like I'm
I fuck with
18
the
right
pink,
now.
though. I fuck with the
Twisted
pink.
tea.
Yeah, I love pink.
I like
shots.
pink. Yeah,
I
like
love
pink.
pink.
This is
I
dangerous.
just-
I'm glad you bought the little bottle because if you buy the big bottle, you
So I didn't want to buy the big
can
one.
make some shit
Yeah,
real good, dog.
I bought it And the girl was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Don't worry about it."
They always ask when you buy the little bottles. They're always like,
you about to get into
and
it.
it's like, but I'm wondering. But what's funny is I
These
don't
little
buy.
bitches.
So I'm a drinking enthusiast, so I don't buy the little bottles. I buy the big ones.
Right.
So
You're
but
big as
I'm
fuck
looking
too,
at
though.
them like who is buying these? Like, why do you have so many? Why do you need 599
I know.
bananas?
Yeah.
In stock?
Oh, I bought that from Amazon. I
Like,
bought
they
that
run
from
out of
Amazon.
Hennessy.
You can.
They run out of Hennessy daily, but they got 99 bananas.
shits.
And that shit
Yeah,
is always.
right.
Those things don't
No,
drink those.
you
Those
can-
are expired,
Yeah,
dog.
bro.
You can buy
You're gonna
those
wake up fucked
from
up.
Amazon. So
You gonna wake up
all right,
fucked up.
let's take these and then
All right, let's do
and
it.
then
Let's
answer
do it.
my.
Shout out my nigga Gucci.
Cheers,
cheers,
guys.
cheers. Right.
Oh, the Whitney. Delicious.
I should have ate
Not
before I
very-
came here.
You want some
wanna get
chips?
some food after this?
Yeah, we got some food.
You know what I was thinking earlier? We're talking about food. Let's go. Can we circle back to food? for
Yeah,
a second?
you gotta answer my question. I'm dying over here.
Karai.
I'm dying.
Karai, bro. Karai ramen. If you don't know, you won't know. But Karai ramen.
What?
Where is it?
Karai or die.
Right by your house, bro.
It is.
On
Don't
San Pablo.
reveal.
There goes
all-
what?
Come on.
Yeah, my bad.
You know what I'm saying? Don't really.
Not by his house.
Yeah, I don't even live
Nah,
there,
yeah,
dog.
yeah, nah.
That's someone else's house.
That
Okay,
Karai
You don't
spot,
know.
though?
You've never seen me asleep there.
That Karai spot.
Okay, where is this
Karai.
place?
It is
What?
San
Tell me
Pablo
about
and
it.
Beach. San
Thai
Pablo
food.
and Beach. It's 1122 is the church or whatever right there. It's in
Yeah.
that same parking lot.
11 Heaven, some shit like that.
I don't know. They got the Hope's Closet right there. I know that. So it's
Yeah.
right over by that. And dude, I'm telling you, local. This is authentic ramen. Like
Yeah, it's like one of the best ramen in the city.
I think it is, and I've tried a lot. I mean, I haven't tried every place.
Have you had the street food two stores?
That's what I was
down?
about to ask you about.
Yeah.
I would say it was
That's
like
what I
ramen.
see you posting that
Yeah,
all the time.
bro.
What is
Yeah,
it
that's my
called?
spot.
Wait, yeah,
So
let
that's
me know
like-
what it's called.
Caprao or like
I don't
some
know.
like weird shit. Yeah, I don't ever know.
I've
I
never
don't ever know.
pronounced it.
It's some Thai street food, and they got like the
it's
weirdest
2 doors
name.
down.
Yeah,
but I think,
it's-
and what's crazy is the guy who owns Karai. I
He
think they're
owns
related.
both. He owns
It's-
both. He owns
them.
both.
And then there's a boba tea spot right there
Right.
too.
The boba tea, I
I'm
know
not-
for
yeah.
sure.
So if you want to just do a little,
You could be
Eastern
right in that little
continental
plaza,
walk right down, and then there's like a cool shoe repair shop. If you go past
Yo,
that,
you see that one?
and if you got some shoes you need repaired,
No, there's
you got
there's
you.
a
I've been
shoe
there. I've been
repair
there.
if you
shop.
got some stussies that you need dyed,
Yeah.
not if you don't, we don't repair.
No, if you
we
need any
we
belts
improve.
repaired,
you know?
bags repaired, the same guy does the
Yeah,
same shit.
that's what
I
I'm
got
saying.
like an LV bag. Took
Yeah,
it to
the
his
dude's legit.
So ramen's like you guys love ramen.
Yeah, I usually, I go
I
get my
fuck with
shoes repaired and then
ramen
I'll
because
eat
I
some
watch
ramen.
Naruto.
He likes ramen.
Yeah,
And
you don't like ramen?
I don't like ramen like that. I do like it. I just don't eat it that much.
oh, how do you
didn't
not
know.
know?
Gary knows.
But you,
It's like
Gary's
a perfect
watching.
one.
Where's he at?
how do you not know? But then you know which one to, because it changes every time.
I don't know. Magic touch.
No, I
You never
love-
know. Yeah.
I love
What's your favorite food?
my favorite food.
Yeah.
Rice and beans, baby. I'm Spanish.
She makes
I'm
the same
Spanish.
rice and beans,
I
bro.
eat
never
rice
go
and
wrong.
beans every day.
Yeah.
Like,
You really did.
Spanish-
yeah. So we lived together. I was like, "Here's your lunch for the day: rice and beans."
Me and for those that don't know, me and
He's like,
Jen-
"What's for dinner? Rice and beans."
But what's so good about it is like
It's some, like,
she'd do
pork
rice and
or
beans, and
something,
then I
yeah.
would do like
Yeah.
we do steaks or like
So
some
y'all
other stuff.
both swap.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
me and Jen were roommates for like
What's for breakfast?
2
Rice and
years.
beans with an egg.
Like,
No,
whatever.
that's the best
It's
though.
the
It's the
best.
best
so
though.
good.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I grew up the same way.
She makes some awesome vegan food too.
Oh
some
man,
vegan
I love to
options.
cook.
Yeah.
I absolutely love to cook.
And if you're and also I'm gonna mention it again at the end, but the Taco and Tequila Festival going on this weekend. If you want some good tacos here in Jacksonville,
Oh,
you got to
yo.
check it out.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll be there Sunday morning. A couple of my buddies are the guys in charge running that. Shout them out. You know, I like to know. I know they stay behind the scenes, but check it out. They're gonna have great music. There's 2 days of live music, tacos, margaritas, tequila galore. So you know, it's pretty Jacksonville. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Taco Tequila and Riverside.
Riverside,
this
it's in
weekend.
Riverside. This
I will be
weekend.
getting lit for my friend's birthday on Sunday.
Well, we'll be
Okay.
there eating tacos.
But there's a
for
hotel
you.
room.
Uh-oh.
Y'all are
Where's
invited.
that one? Where's the
That means it's gonna be a
double
two.
down?
No.
You're invited.
Hey,
Oh, Gary!
Gary, get in here.
We need Gary. Just do a whole podcast with Gary at the end of the season, like the last episode.
I think the last episode we have to do with Gary.
Yeah, of course.
Also, since we're talking about birthday, my birthday is next Friday.
Shout out my nigga Gucci.
Shit, shout him out.
I love that.
At Neon Moon, I'm gonna have a little event.
There you go.
It's called I haven't even named it yet now that I think about it, but it's like Dress to Impress. I'm gonna pick a winner. Top 3 winners.
Dress to Impress.
Yeah. First winner gets $100.
What date?
Winner,
What's the date?
September 30th.
September 30th. That's coming up, y'all.
On a
Neon
Friday.
Moon.
On a Friday.
Getting wild on a Friday night.
I'll be there.
I turn 29 on the 30th.
Yep,
So,
man, you're getting old.
So are we gonna match so that we can win this contest?
I don't know. We'll have to see. I got to see about how my.
I'll just come in
sparkling
just the bucket hat.
You'll win then.
Shout out my nigga Gucci.
I want to win.
Everyone's like,
He
yo,
said
Dress to
dress to
Impress.
He's the winner. No, let's definitely do that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna match. So everyone is going. You don't have to worry about that. I will be wearing more than a bucket hat.
Okay.
Please do.
All right, what's next? What's the next shot out of the cannon?
Okay, so thank you for the bar and restaurant, every kind of comments. I love like shouting out everyone local, and
course.
that's a great local spot you guys mentioned right by
Go to
Beach and San.
Karate.
Yeah, it's
And the spot 2 doors down.
but Beach in San Paulo by 1122. Shoe repair place, go there. But what I also want to talk about is the infrastructure of Jacksonville as well. So we love Jacksonville. We think that there are some amazing parts.
Yeah.
But Jacksonville isn't perfect. It is a work in progress. And since you guys, you're born and raised here, you've been here 10 years basically. I've been here 8. As you grow into Jacksonville, as you get to know more and more people, what improvements do you think that Jacksonville should make? Not only, with building
They've
and
made a lot of improvements over the last 10 years. Just to shout that out, the city, I mean, we all can complain all the time about the traffic and the construction, but the city has come so far in the last 10 years alone.
Okay.
And I know that, I don't want to say it, but I know they're making plans for down by the stadium. I hope that we'll still have all of our tailgate lots, hopefully, all the Jags fans, fingers crossed for that, so we can rock this awesome gear in those lots, you know what I mean?
Right. So, yeah, because
they want to build more, buildings, which will bring more jobs, more businesses. They're trying to improve the city, and that comes with time. I mean, nothing happens overnight, you know what I'm saying? You look at New York, you look at LA, you look at Atlanta, these places, we weren't talking about Atlanta 20 years ago the way they're talking about Atlanta today. You know what I mean? So,
and
I think our location makes us a prime spot.
I think it's also a prime spot because we're such a big naval, military.
Yeah, huge. Shout out to the armed services, everybody who served. Thank you. Shout them out.
Absolutely. So people are constantly. This is a very transient location. Mm-hmm. So people are constantly coming in and out, whether they're living here for a year.
It's such a cultural mix.
For 6 months, for 10 years.
Yeah. Everyone has a Jacksonville story.
And I did learn, a lot of people as I moved here, that a lot of people are where I'm from, Virginia, and because Virginia Beach is a huge military town. Mm-hmm. So I loved meeting a lot of people.
Shout out Virginia.
Shout out my nigga Gucci.
I love that. But yeah, I want to know, let's say, I'll give you a more centralized topic then. Let's say with events.
I'm a fool, dog.
It's fine. And we all are. Let's say with events specifically. Yeah. You work a lot of events. You work events.
Yep.
Event-wise, what are improvements? Let's say Taco and Tequila Festival, right?
Oh, yeah.
I know that they just had one. They just had one at the they just had the Hall & Oates at the beach.
At the Fin Fest. The Fin Fest was this last week.
So things like that. And
that was for charity too. Yeah. So shout out everybody who put that together.
That was the beaches.
Yep.
So things like that. So how do you think that they can improve? Because I've heard a lot of negative things about what just the Fin Fest that just happened. But I do know that we're still coming back from COVID.
Yeah.
We're still bringing a lot of stuff back from COVID.
I heard a couple good things about the Fin Fest.
I did hear a lot of good things, but I did hear a lot. Maybe it was just about the Hall & Oates guy.
I don't really know all the details. I didn't make it out there last weekend, but I think that a lot of the major improvements in Jacksonville comes security wise, which is something I do also on the side. It's private event security, and I work these events firsthand and stuff. And
so you seeing it
I've seen a lot of the stuff that you shouldn't have to put up with at these events and stuff. And as a person who goes to concerts, festivals, and all that stuff here
out there
in Florida,
doing it,
I know, I wouldn't want, for instance, my girlfriend to be at risk risk in any of those situations.
Yeah.
You or a friend or
so
anybody.
you understand.
I will kill a motherfucker.
You
Honestly,
understand both sides.
It can get wild.
Yeah,
it can
so you
get
understand
wild when
both
you're out
sides.
at an event. And that goes back to what we were talking about earlier is always be aware of your surroundings, you know. Even if you're having a good time, still be cognizant, you know where to draw the line and make sure you have good friends around you who will help take care of you in those situations. But at certain events in
These
Jacksonville,
bitches don't know where to draw the line, Justice. What the fuck?
Most bitches.
These
Most of
bitches
these
are out
bitches,
here.
man.
I'm playing bomb. I'm playing bomb by 2 p.m.
I want these women to be safe out here. I want everyone to get home at the end of the night. That's what I want, safely. You know what I mean? So, but honestly, the events, I mean, there are some good companies out here like Sound Source. Shout out Sound Source, you know what I'm saying?
Perkstar.
Yeah, they fucking, I don't know who Perkstar but shout them out too. Shout out Sound Source Entertainment. They do great events. I mean, there's some great companies that do come through here. And I know that, what's it called? Underbelly. Underbelly just got
Underbelly is
redone. I was at
awesome.
Underbelly the other night, and that place is awesome. They have great sound in there.
Yeah.
I know everyone says it, and I'm going to be the Jacksonville guy that says it, but I would like 1904 to get the sound better in there.
Yeah.
That wall.
Or
that,
the lights as well. Like
I love the venue. I love the heritage behind the venue. I don't want to change the venue. I just want them
Sound.
to figure out a solution to it. You know
So what's up with the sound there? I've only been there twice.
So when you go to a concert
the sound
there,
there,
the
right?
Let me know.
stage-
Let me
the
know.
stage is awesome, man. I love how you can interact with that stage and everything, and I love the bar there and all of the other. They have like a cigar lounge and spliffs or whatever is attached. All of that is awesome.
you just can't hear what the fuck they're saying.
Exactly,
Yeah.
and that's just me making one comment. I love 1904, but
But I feel like everyone knows that though.
Yeah.
Everyone is like, yo.
Their event security is on point. Do not mess around at 1904.
But also-
do not spark up at 1904 like me and get tossed out in 10 minutes into too many zoos.
Same.
But also, it's good to have though, like constructive criticism.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like,
facts.
there's nothing you're saying that is off kilter
I feel
or
like a lot of people
belittling.
just liked the
You know what I'm
live feed
saying?
on that one.
So no, I mean, there's nothing wrong with what you're saying too, especially as someone that supports that place 100%.
And then the other, I don't mean to interrupt you, sorry, Jen.
problem,
The
babe.
other, generally,
do it again.
Generally speaking, I'll make it up to you right there. So generally speaking, no, but I think that the other problem with events is the leaving, the after event.
Yeah.
So security and people who are working at these events are only responsible for your safety inside and on the property of the venue. As
After
soon
that-
as you're in that parking lot, a lot of times, that parking lot even isn't their property.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
right.
saying?
So they don't have no-
So you gotta, like I said, I think that it comes with. You see JSO at a lot of these bigger, hip hop events. The concerts on the north side,
Right.
the west side, things like that, and that presence is needed. And I think that they're doing a great job with that. But dude, Jacksonville's just popping right now. They're having
it's going the fuck up.
after
It's
event.
going the
It's
fuck up.
hard to. The demand is really high right now
Yeah.
too. I know a lot of people who are getting into the security industry purely because, like, dude, if you go to Craigslist right now, Jacksonville, 90 jobs right there,
Yeah.
security industry.
You think
right
I
now.
could do security?
I think you would. I ain't wrestle with you.
Just wear the bucket.
Yeah,
Just the bucket.
She said, "I only wrestle naked."
Hashtag just the bucket.
Roman style.
Hashtag just the fucking bucket.
Yes.
Well, no,
yes.
that's awesome that you're saying that because you want to support all these events like we all do. We want more of them.
We want more.
We want like
Yeah.
10 events every week. We want to be like,
Yeah.
we don't know what to pick.
I
You know
wanna
what
be
I'm saying?
broke. I want to be broke on
I want to
Monday.
be. I want to be
I wanna
like,
wake up on Monday like, damn, I did spend that much money at Daly's place.
Right.
Wow.
I want to be like, okay, I only have Wednesday, Thursday off. I want there to be 15 different options.
What's funny
you
is,
know what I'm
like,
saying? I want to be like a plethora instead of like, oh, we're gonna go eat dinner at fucking
Let's go to Fazoli's.
Fazoli's. Don't even bring that
No,
back.
no lie though, Fazoli's smack when you're faded. When you're stupid faded,
Yeah,
Fazoli's
anything
hit.
smacks when you're that faded.
Which brings me to my next point. I've been doing a brand ambassador partnership with Gold Chronic.
Yes.
See here?
Oh my God. Okay.
Yes.
Yay.
Oh yes. And this company right here, they are out there in Denver, and the product is not sold here in Florida yet, but it will be soon.
I love how you just slyly brought that out. When you could have told me about this, and I could have introduced it a lot more fucking smoothly.
That
and you
was
go,
fucking
oh,
smooth. That's called product placement. Coca-Cola, Budweiser, the best.
Keep
of the
going,
best
keep
of
going.
it.
I love you.
But anyways, the owners and growers of this company and at this farm are all from here in Jacksonville. So
Oh, I didn't know. That's
talk about
awesome.
some other awesome people that have come from Jax or leaving. Shove it in put it in the shoe. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Put it right there, yeah.
Oh yeah, some good nugs.
That's the CBD in there, yes sir. Yeah.
Oh, and the CBD.
Yeah,
So what's it called again?
That's the CBD. Yeah.
Wink, wink.
So what's it called
I
again?
didn't say wink, wink.
What's it called again?
Gold Chronic, and you can follow him on Instagram.
Gold Chronic.
Put the pack. Don't shove it in this. Let him follow. Let him follow it. You know what I mean? The tag's out
Here,
there.
you can see it on that.
He's just used to shoving, you know what I mean? He's, oh shit, here's a dog.
Oh shit, make it fat.
Hey, when you're traveling in Jacksonville, we are a medically legal state. Florida, shout out Florida.
Shout out my nigga Gucci.
Yeah.
You know that Thailand just legalized weed.
Hell yeah.
And I'm leaving there in 17 days.
Thailand.
To Thailand.
Yes.
What?
That's awesome.
So yeah, they
Do
just
the clap. Do the clap. Let's go.
Oh, that's the. Oh, you got to turn it on and off.
you have to it'll keep going. Watch. Hold on.
Let's keep going.
There we go. No, but I'm leaving for Thailand and for 2 weeks,
gonna be
and
nice.
So
I'm
awesome. I'm
really
jealous.
proud of myself that I'm getting this done, because the only thing I've ever wanted in life, besides building my home, this is a part of my home, is traveling the world.
You gotta travel. I think everyone should travel at least.
Open up your brain, open up your eyes like that.
Yeah, and it's crazy because a lot of people. I've actually gotten a lot of negativity for being a solo female traveler.
Yeah,
and I think
is that what you're doing again?
And that's why she's getting into security work, because she will mess you up. So if you're traveling, be polite to Jen, okay? And if not, we're coming.
2 weeks dolo.
2 weeks solo, so
14 days.
And I did the same thing last year. I went to Hawaii by myself. I went to Miami and Key West by myself.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And
there's nothing wrong with that. I travel by myself.
Right,
I've done it.
I learned
you got to do it for your soul, honestly.
Right, but as a woman, you get a lot of pushback because everyone's like, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't go there, and I get that.
Safety's key.
It's just as we said earlier. I'm going to be conscious just as much as I am here. Mm-hmm. I could make the wrong turn in Jacksonville and be fucked.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's no different. I'm going to use my wits, but I'm so... this is my second solo trip, and I'm so proud of myself. I'm doing
How long
it.
is the flight?
Sawadika.
You're learning some... What is it? Is it Thai? Is it Taiwanese? Is that the name?
Thai.
It's called Thai?
Well, Thai.
I don't know, man. I haven't been to Thailand. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going, man. I'm getting excited.
Thailand, get ready. Where's the bam, bam, bam one on there? Thailand, get ready.
Live. But no, I'm so excited, and I want to
I'm excited to hear
when I come back. When I come back, I want to share the connections between
Duval to Thailand, baby.
How do you get it right?
I don't know. It's getting. I'm worried.
Right, and so I can't wait to share with everyone the connections on how, even though we're a world apart, you know, as humans, we're not that different.
Yeah.
And
I agree.
Right. And so and I want to inspire other solo female women. You can start a podcast. You can fucking
do anything.
You can fly across the country across the world.
Yeah. And the country.
Yeah, that's powerful.
In the country.
Yeah, that's powerful.
And that's my whole goal with what I want to do in life. Yeah. And I think I'm getting there. I'm fucking getting there, guys.
And I don't even want to just, to add that. Don't even, do the clap. I think that everyone should be empowering themselves, women especially, but also men, bro. And what you just did a collection for men's mental health.
Men's mental,
and I think that's
what. Tell me about that right now. That is the shit I want to talk about. Go.
It's in November. I did a camo shirt, brain on the back for men's mental health.
Men's mental health month. Yeah.
It's just the reason why I did camo is because we camouflage our feelings a lot. Mm-hmm. We just cope with it and just
Wait. I wanted the other one.
He's dropping bombs.
No, that was amazing. No, that's awesome.
So it's just some shit to give out back to the homies, the men out here. Y'all not by yourselves. You can speak out to anyone.
Talk to somebody, man.
Every year we gotta have a homie that commits suicide or you know what I'm saying.
But that's amazing what you're doing, because in all the light that I love that we've gone with feminism, I feel like we've almost forgotten our men.
Feel that.
So what you're doing, I appreciate, because I love all of the progress we've had with women over the last 3 decades, right?
It's beautiful.
But I do
stop the progress.
But I
Keep
do
going,
believe.
keep
But I
going.
do believe that we've lost sight in making sure our men are raised well too.
Yeah. I think that.
So what you're doing, that's awesome.
Yeah, I
no,
just think
it's-
if you have problems, man, speak out. There are places to call. There are people to talk to. Reach out to people.
People love you.
People want to
wanna
have
hear
these
you.
conversations
Yeah,
with you.
exactly.
Yeah, trust
You're
me,
not
man.
alone. No?
Yeah,
So it's
100%.
like-
Yeah, and
I personally had a homie that committed suicide through it.
Yeah.
I think we all have.
We've all been through
right,
it.
exactly.
Yeah,
So it's like everyone has a story that can relate. They
Right.
can talk. They can like, so this is like obviously a big push.
But
a
it's
big
all-
thing.
but it's cool.
It'll never not be an issue.
Yeah.
That's
But
what,
it's-
you know what I mean?
But it's
We
special
gotta always
coming
be talking
from
about it.
coming from y'all though, because you guys are like tough on the outside. You guys are, you know, so
you'll never know what the hell I'm really going through. Unless
right.
it's like,
So it is different coming from y'all, and you
Yeah.
guys should know that, because when you guys do speak, your words do matter, especially in a more feminine, sensitive way.
Right.
Yeah.
Like your guys' words matter even more. So when you reach out and you do things like your clothing line to help mental health for men, or saying, hey,
right.
you can still be G, bro, and talk out. You know,
Be a gangster and cry, dog.
You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
You can be a gangster and cry.
I will encourage
we need to make
you.
a T-shirt that says that, man.
Yeah, I will encourage you to continue to speak about those things and continue maybe to do that every year.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a thing
You know,
that I'm like personally.
And if you want,
having
I'll help
And
you.
I will have
you know,
that
on the show.
collection, one from every
Yeah,
year. I will
right,
have
right.
it.
No, me too.
I have to do it personally, like every
Absolutely.
year. It feels like right. It feels
home.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's like it's.
No, it's when
it sells out.
absolutely.
I feel good about
because
it.
it's
They feel good
relatable.
about
It's
it.
real life.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is no
Yeah.
this is no fucking fake shit.
right.
People are gonna buy what like they
But
sings to
what
their
they
heart.
Feel exactly. So it's a feel. It's a feeling.
Right.
You know
So
what I'm
no,
saying?
I
So it's
encourage
like-
you both to continue to do that for men.
Yeah, 100%.
especially local
Always will.
and especially men in your industry.
Call me. Find me. Call me.
Call him.
Yeah, shit. I'm awake, blazing, bro. Just call me. I'll talk to you.
Me and
If
Justus
I
used to
start
smoke
snorting-
so many blunts.
And joints and bong rips. Shit.
It's so much.
I had a grand opening at my
here we
flame
go.
at this fool got a flamethrower shooter, like a weed shooter.
I asked first if I could do it. In all fairness,
I was like, yeah, bring it. I'm not gonna think it's fucking this.
I don't think
legit
Gary
thing.
would let that fly.
Gary, can we bring the flamethrower, Gary?
In seconds, this whole room is like smoked out. I'm like, yo.
Shout out. What's
If
his?
that's how I go, that's how I go.
His name's like 420 Bossman Jeff on Instagram,
Word.
and he makes like the official. It's called a smoke thrower.
Smoke
and
thrower.
And you've probably seen the video of like
Smoke
Mike Tyson
thrower.
holding it, blasting
Makes
all the
sense.
homies. So I have like one of the early prototypes of that because he's a homie. He sent me one off the love. So shout him out, and and that shit's crazy. That's next level. That's a like a parlor trick. They can like pop the bottle with the knife. Like that's my parlor trick. You know what I mean? He can tell you. It comes in like this black suitcase.
I was like, what the fuck is in that?
It's like
It's a smoke thrower.
It's like some marijuana Men in Black shit, dog. Like if Men in Black had like a weed unit, like that's the weapon.
Yeah. That bitch is like official.
He's like, we've subdued the perpetrator.
I love that. I love that he showed up to his pop-up shop with that.
Yeah, he pulls
I
up all
asked
the
first
time.
for everyone who's making questions. I asked. I'm polite about it. You have to ask. It's you can't just be like, oh man, I brought this weed flamethrower.
Right. So like now we're getting into what we should improve on, what we should
Yeah.
like,
Talk about it.
Circle
and things
back.
like that. We did restaurants, we did bars. I want to ask, as Jacksonville natives and locals, if you were ever to move away tomorrow, this is a good question. If you're ever to move away tomorrow,
That's
tomorrow,
easy. Yeah, I moved
Like-
back from Cali. I'll probably move back for Cali just for work,
Yeah.
essentially.
right?
But-
But if you were
Man,
ever
you
to
can't-
move away,
I'm gonna have to pay so much
What
more for your shit. When you gotta shop on what Rodeo?
if you ever wanted to move away,
Yeah.
and that was the last time you're ever here, I want to know. We'll start with Justus first. I want to know, what do you want people from Jacksonville to know you for?
I mean, I think I want everyone in Jacksonville to know me for just being like a kind, kindred spirit. I know a lot of people. I literally cannot like go out without someone being. I'm sure I'm sure we all get those vibes, but like.
Because we're popular.
It's not even that. It's just I'm a very chattable person. I'll talk to somebody if they if they're talking.
Right, because you're popular.
I flourish, you know, Sagittarius, you know.
That's what that means.
But so I mean, I think I'd like to be known for just being good to the people that were good to me, because I know out here, especially in Jacksonville, any major city, anywhere you go, you're gonna meet people that will do you dirty, that won't, you know, that you'll do more for them than they do for you, that you're gonna put time into and regret later on. You know what I mean? Like, that's gonna happen in life in general. But I just think that when you find good people, and you just need to be good to them. That's all there is to it. Like, good energy
love that.
attracts good energy.
You deserve a strawberry.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. I'm just trying to send out good energy. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get to that bag too. But you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
right. You're like, that's always there.
Have good energy while you do that. Right?
No, that's beautiful. Thank you for sharing that. I mean, Gal, what do you think with that? So if you were to leave tomorrow, what would you want the people here to remember you for?
Just to like never give up. You know what I'm saying? No matter what you're going through, you can always go up.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout.
Just don't be too hard on yourself. God.
Don't be too hard on yourself. That is something personally that I've had to deal with, you know, along my journey.
Life's already beating your ass.
You know, and
so it's like, don't beat yourself up.
That's something, that's something that I have really struggled with, and that means a lot. You saying that, because that's the only thing I really struggle with is just like putting too much pressure on myself.
Right. You only have yourself at the end of the day. It's like, you don't want to like kill yourself as like, bro, I'm being too hard on myself mentally, physically.
You want to be your number one fan.
Right.
You want to be your biggest supporter.
So like, never stopping, bro.
Yeah, just don't give up. Whatever the fuck you want to keep doing, just like, bro, have faith in it. God got your back. Just be good out here.
Yeah, good energy.
And just
don't be doing some fuck shit.
Yeah,
Stop the fuck shit.
Don't be doing some fuck shit.
That's coming from 3 people that used to do fuck shit. All right,
Yeah.
3 people, literally 3 people that used to do some fucking
cut the fuck shit.
Hey, shout out Gary.
Shout out my nigga Gucci.
Shout out Gary.
Shout out my nigga Gary.
Cut out the fuck shit, man.
No, but literally coming from 3 people that have been through it all. I've seen it all.
Yeah.
Enough.
Enough. That's awesome advice. Be good. Just be
Don't
good,
ever
man.
stop, bro.
Just be good. Just
Look at all you've done. You know what I mean? Your tenacity.
Right. I basically came up with this shit in jail. Like, I came up with Savage at Peace, locked up. I was in Broward, then I got shipped to not shipped, but like sent to Alachua, which is in Gainesville, and then I had to go to Orlando, like Orange County. I had like I had a warrant out. I had 2 warrants out for my arrest, essentially. I was on probation for like a mad minute.
For some fuck shit.
Yeah, I thought I was done.
That he no longer participates in.
Yeah, right.
Because he's good. He's being good.
Right. So then it's like, I forgot where the fuck we're even going with this story.
No, but just like being good and just like progressing in life.
Yeah, that's how I made this
so
shit.
Much,
yeah. So like while I was in jail, like God kept giving me these dreams and like signs and like just like weird
vision.
Yeah, right. So I was like, yo, I gotta come out and like do this shit. Like just try this shit. You know
but that's awesome though that you listen to that. So a lot of people get those signs. A lot of people get that energy, but
Everyone
if you
does.
can't learn to accept it or to listen to it, then it means nothing.
Right.
Like a lot of us, a lot of people are saying, I've been waiting for a sign. I've been waiting for it. But it don't matter.
That is your sign, dude. Like start your shit.
Start your shit now. Yeah.
No, today is your day.
The thing about a sign, like you just can't wait forever to have a sign. You honestly gotta try and try and try, and then as soon as like you'll be like, oh, just what the fuck I want to do.
Also, too, it's like it's now being aware that anything could be a sign. The people that wait for a sign, I feel like I tell them, I'm like, but you have to change your outlook almost, because what didn't look like a sign before now looks like one, just from changing your mindset.
Right.
So like that's awesome.
I mean, your mind is key as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like
absolutely, no, absolutely.
You have to change it completely. If you want to change your mind,
got to work the mental muscle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That mental crunch.
Mental grind.
I tried to mentally clap.
Blood falls over. It's like it's mental, dude.
So let me ask you if you
no one's ever asked me shit. Okay, let's go. I'm ready. Let me get a sip.
Damn, now I have to have like a whole other question. That was like the same basic one.
No, it's fine. I just was fucking around.
All right.
But I have butt sweat. Sorry.
No, so like if you had to leave Miss Butt Wet,
oh my god,
what would you like to people to remember you for
Yeah,
out
what
here?
would, what would be your
Jacksonville?
What would be your stamp on the game?
Oh, shit.
It's here from the lady standpoint of view.
If I were to leave tomorrow, I never came back to Jacksonville, I would love people to remember for me being a safe space. That's what I would love for people to remember me as. So I love my home. I've built my home from nothing. It's even now it doesn't have much, but I've created a safe space for people to go to where they don't need to worry and they can be themselves.
The pressure's off.
You don't need to bring anything.
That's big.
You don't need to be anybody. You don't need
Just
to
bring you.
You don't need to. You dress up a certain type of way, and
yourself.
that's the energy I want to carry with me when I go anywhere out.
Yeah.
I want people when they see me, it doesn't matter how I look like when I come up to Jen.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter that I've been crying. Doesn't matter that I'm mad or upset. Doesn't matter who I'm with, or it's a safe space when I see her.
Yes.
And that's exactly what I want to feel, because I haven't felt that with a lot of people in my life, and I want to be the opposite of that.
That's awesome that you
nice.
put that energy
That's
out.
great.
Clap it up. Yeah.
Well, thanks, guys. I want someone to clap for me. Thank you.
That's awesome that you put that energy out. You know what I mean?
That's especially I love throwing parties at my house. I am a party girl. I have no shame.
We've had some parties.
Right, and so
6 a.m., 18 people watching Naruto in your living room. You gotta kick them out.
So my favorite thing,
that happened, bro.
Right, exactly. But my favorite thing in life is when people come up to me, I don't know, days, weeks, even months later, and they say, Jen, I love being at your house. I feel so safe at your house. Right. I love coming over, and I love being around or coming to your house because I always have an amazing time. And it's okay. You just gotta put them on.
You're killing me, bro. Hold them away from the mic.
Oh, you're good. You just gotta put them on.
I'm dying, dog.
There you go. Perfect.
I almost wore that hat too.
But no, so I love when they're always that's the most, I love being a hostess, and I love giving people a space to eat and drink. Just come. Yeah. You don't gotta do anything.
You are a great host.
Thanks. That's what I love.
We were talking about cheese in the lobby, and I think we need some charcuterie party going on.
I know we do, but no,
Charcuterie.
but no, that's what I love to do, and I want to be a safe space for people. I want people to come on here and be like, I don't give a fuck, and they talk how you want, cuz
talk your shit.
Talk your shit. I don't want
Gary's gonna make it dope. Talk your shit.
Go Gary. But no, that's what I would say for that. So
nice. Awesome. What else you got? We got another one you want to fire at?
We are actually at the end of our time.
The end of it. Okay, I got one more shout out before we end.
Please do all your shout outs and then I'll end it, okay?
My other shout outs are to my homie Ed Weirdo on Instagram. He's the one who
Ed Weirdo! I love him!
Yes. He's the one who tatted me up with all these awesome Pokemon tattoos and all the other dope pieces. So for everyone asking, go follow him on Instagram.
Ed Weirdo, you love me. I come into the shop and I always bring the pillow and blanket and sleep while you get my tattoos.
Hit him up, man. He's got the best rates for hourly in town. He does some of the best work. Hit him up, man. He's over at Fat Cats on Southside Beach Boulevard. You know what I mean? Shout out to Kaylee at Fat Cat. Kaylee's awesome as well.
All my arms are done by her.
Kaylee's awesome as well. So shout them out. Shout out Gold Chronic one last time. Shout out Savage for Peace. Yes. Please follow him on Instagram right now, bro. Follow now before you're following as a bandwagoner. You know what I mean?
Right. And I'm attacks.
Yeah. We're gonna know, bro. He writes down every follower, the date.
I write it down. I'm his secretary. I know.
Yeah. We're not weird, bro. We're normal people.
But no, please go follow both of them on Instagram.
Shout out Twisted Tea. Get your sponsorship, Jen.
Please, I'm all done with mine.
I'm working.
But no, please, thank you guys for coming on the show.
So much.
I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for everyone who's watching. Please go back and listen to the other episodes if you haven't already.
Check them out.
And I really appreciate everyone for tuning in. For me, Miguel, and Justus.
Thank you.
We'll see you next time, okay?
Thank you, guys.
Bye.
Thank you so much.